All right. Welcome back, cohort. Last we met, Lucio, you confronted your father, Maestro Alder Waldemar, and mother Lady Muriel Waldemar about events that unfolded at Crossroads Keep. They sort of rejected the notion of having any knowledge of survivors and not really sure what that word implies. They instead attempted to persuade you to join the family in its future businesses by disclosing that they met with a man named Damar the Oracle, who proposed an investment opportunity that not only brought a financial return, but also came with real estate and political influence, um, sort of returning to the Waldemar name. They, now being the current owners of Crossroads Keep, plan to control that trade region and bring stabilization between Neverwinter and Waterdeep. Tensions were high as this conversation continued, with at one point Helmirk slamming his flail into the marble flooring, sort of pulling Lucio back into the cohort instead of siding with his parents. While this engagement went on, Jin, you were being interviewed by Magistrate Valor of Neverwinter, who was informed that one of the Crossroad Keep refugees was under a disguise. A threat of potential death was issued if you did not cooperate to the fullest, which you did. And through sort of careful talks, revealed the situation at Crossroads Keep. And at one point, having Vlor requesting higher supports to send troops and officially investigate what happened at Crossroads Keep and gather intel. Jen, you were released with 2 troops who followed you to rejoin you with the cohort and to collect any sort of physical evidence of what happened in your small town. From there, you left Neverwinter, collected your horses from the Neverwinter stables, and headed to Phandalin. When you arrived, the town seemed calm, despite maybe expectations. You entered an establishment called the Stonehill Inn, spoke with the proprietor there, Toblin, and asked if any rumors were circulating, to which he had sent you to the home of Gariel, a local older woman that makes pies, on a hunch that he didn't believe that the pies were of her making. Following that rumor, you then made your way into the Acquisitions Incorporated office of Phandalin on the hilltop, where you met a tiefling woman that stated they do have job offers, provided those seeking such offers comes with a reputable sponsorship or recommendation, being as some of the jobs had more sensitive intel and they can't be given freely without certainties that they will remain sensitive. So we pick up from there. Walking back out of the office, down the winding path from the hilltop of Neverwinter, you can see overlooking the small town from up high, farmlands on either side hugging the town together. In the center, small cottage-style homes and businesses clustered in the shade of the massive ice and snow-capped sword mountains to the northeast that are piercing through these really dense clouds. And as you're walking, there it is. That cold wind that reds your nose and the dusting of white that starts to cover the earth floor, the first snowfall of the season. And it starts very gentle at first and then starts coming in heavy. You see down below locals are tying carts and cargo, moving horses to safer enclosures. You see smoke starting to come out of chimneys of homes to warm the interiors. There's a rush to the town to prepare for the weather coming. The day is yours, cohort. As we walk down this path, what are we doing? What are we talking about?
I think Helmirk is going to stop and he's going to kind of look up as he is, for the first time, seeing snow and being in a place that isn't hell. And he takes a minute and waits for the snow to kind of come across his hand and feeling the coolness of it as it melts. And he's going to take this deep breath and he's gonna look to the group and say, "Is this normal?"
Yeah, this shit
Yeah.
sucks.
It does, but it is normal.
He's gonna nod.
Been around here for
and
sure.
Take another deep breath, and he says, "The closest thing I have had is ash. My first deployment was in the ash trenches along the border of the war. It clogged your lungs, coated your armor. It was impossible to clean. I'm sure," he kind of gestures, "there is still remnants from that deployment. This is nice. There's a certain freshness, feeling the cold in your lungs, rather than heat and choking ash."
It's good to enjoy the finer things of life, Helmirk. Or sometimes even the simpler things.
It's gonna nod. "Let us go back to the inn, have a reprieve. I think after the events of the past week, we need time to rest, replan. This town may still be in danger, but it is not right now."
I think that's a good idea.
I'm gonna need to get a thicker shirt as well for sure. Maybe some thicker pants.
Helmirk nods.
What time of day
Sweet.
is it right now? Is it
About 11 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
okay? It's early morning. So Lucio's hungover as fuck then. I mean, I think my main objective for the day is get warm clothing. Yeah, I don't know what objective 2 is yet. Not got that far.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I think we should probably just mostly look for anything in the town, really. Just
Your what?
look around town. So just look around town.
Okay. Yeah.
Look for suspicious waters, maybe.
Yeah, I think
Smells,
going
stamps.
to the end, but I think actually Helmut would say as we're walking back, "I think it is prudent that we try to keep a casual patrol, like we are sightseeing around the woods, just to keep an eye for suspicious activities."
Do you think Voldemort would have let our enemies know that we're here?
Most certainly, but can I roll? Or would Helmut have? Actually, no, I don't think there'd be any way. Helmirk is going to say, "It has only been a few days, but I do not know the means of communication he has."
I do not even know if it is within his interest.
I mean, he was pretty dead set on them going through with the project here because that has to happen for them to get ownership of Phandalin, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I mean, he would have a vested interest in letting them know as soon as possible because he knows we're coming here to stop and prevent that.
But
Do you think your
would
father
he?
would care so little for what could happen to you if they know?
I mean, they already disregarded the fact that Daemar tried to kill me multiple times. I can't imagine this would add anything more to that.
Helmirk is gonna look and say, "Considering the scale of these operations, it is doubtful that even if you were to put word in, they would be able to logistically change the operation. or even slow it down. Who knows how far their mercenaries have to travel, what supplies they need to stop such a large object in motion. Would be foolhardy. He must go through with it. He can only warn them so they're more prepared. But as far as they're aware, they are most likely only prepared for, at most, maybe a few aggressive villagers. They are not prepared for the cohort.
Well, I mean, now they know we're coming for sure, so they can kind of specifically address us.
I doubt they, again, logistically, within the time, be able to gather the supplies they need to take us out. They may be better prepared, but we are the cohort.
I could be taken out with just like a sharp stick. That really wouldn't take much.
Helmirk puts a hand on Lucio and says, "You helped kill an angel. What makes you think a sharp stick will kill you?"
That angel almost killed me. That was.
It was also an angel.
I mean, if I was one-on-one with that angel, I would not have stood a chance.
But did you die?
Almost, yeah. I think
But did
technically I did. I think I was. I think legally dead for a little bit.
I will add that I have used sharp sticks to fell monsters before.
Yeah, see, and I'm not even like that tier.
Do not sell
I'm
yourself
a tier
short.
below whatever Godfrey would hunt.
Not to this moment, brother. You have shown your
Considering-
skill.
What he hunts, I would most likely put you at least a step above a vampire.
I don't know
I
about
would
that.
Considering how hardy Godfrey has described them, I'd say that is applicable. Do not sell yourself short, Lucio. We're a member of the cohort, and you have us. We do not fight as one, or we do not fight separate. We fight together. we fight by ourselves. Go fuck yourself.
When the time comes, you're on your own.
I
Stop and
suppose
look for
that
clues, gang.
It's the most Helmirk thing to say. It's like, yeah, once the fight starts,
Yeah.
I don't care. I'm leaving you alone. You can
Yeah, you
handle
got
that on
this.
your own.
If you're gonna die, you're gonna die. I don't really care.
I
I
surmise
killed the
that
bad
you could
guy.
take a
Oh,
vampire.
you all are dead.
Oh.
I didn't even notice.
That's crazy. Because at one point, that was kind of where Helmirk, when I first made Helmirk, that's how he was going to act. But that was like in January of last year.
So much has changed.
So
So
much has changed. This guy's gone through so much. I'm going to grab a soda real fast.
Well, unless we have like a specific place we're going, I guess Lucio's gonna go to the nearest clothing stall / shop.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, to look for warmer clothing.
Yeah.
I
Are
mean,
you
we're
just
gonna
looking for
be
anything
here
particular?
for-
Like,
a couple days, right? Like he's probably gonna stock up.
okay. All right. Yeah, describe to me what you would like to purchase. Sort of keeping in mind that this is a sort of miners, blue collar sort of town.
I mean,
they're not
he's-
going to have as luscious options as Neverwinter.
He's got the robe, so he's more looking for like underclothing, like that kind of
Okay.
inner insulating layer. It doesn't necessarily have to look great.
Okay, just something basic.
Yeah, just whatever. I guess just like straight black, kind of underclothing, just long sleeve.
Okay. Yeah. You're wanting a couple of long sleeves and then like long johns.
Yeah, just like a couple pairs of that.
Yeah,
Maybe
we'll
a
say 5
blanket or
silver
two.
for. Yeah, that's totally fine. Say 5 silver, and then you can add a couple of those to your inventory.
Cha-ching.
One successful shopping scene skipped. Hell yeah. That's a
Oh,
fucking win
nice.
right there, boys. That's a
Well,
fucking win.
Wait,
Could've
no,
lasted
who is
that.
the merchant? What is his backstory? I need. Who is his family?
I am Nicolas Cage. I come from
Oh,
Las
like a
Vegas,
tree.
Nevada.
Okay.
Putting that in
Should
my
have
Whole
just
hour
added
of
to my
content
inventory.
right there.
Lucio went shopping.
Is that even Lucio? Did he get jumped in place? Doing that?
Lucio's wearing a black sweater, and you guys are like, I don't think that's him.
That's
I think it's
not
something.
Lucio.
Lucio walks in. Lucio does not walk out. I think that's bait and switch.
He looks completely different. It's like a Clark Kent type
He
situation.
looks warmer. This isn't Lucio.
He looks warmer and slightly poorer.
The DM has just made everybody so like suspicious of everything. You're just like,
Mhm.
I'll trust it.
Why is that sky blue?
What is
All right,
that? You got a cookie?
is that a bookie?
Yeah, one of my players.
What?
One of my players in my game came in with a full loaf of sourdough and like 30 fucking cookies. And she's like, I made all this for you. I'm like, cool.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm supposed to be
that's cool.
dieting, but
Why
I guess
does
that's
nobody
fun.
do that
Thank
for
you.
this session?
Oh,
Let me
that's
guess, she
so cool.
survived all of her death saving throws.
Oh, she
Suspicious.
just kept fitting. Like, she just murdered everything.
Did you know you could fly? Whoop.
Yeah, it was crazy.
All right. Lucio, as you're shopping, Helmirk, you hear a voice in your head. And she goes, I just spoke to you. This is Archivist Malvera. I changed my mind. I think I have something for you. Come back to my office and talk to me. You can respond if you'd like.
Helmirk. Helmirk, yeah, just understood. And is the rest of the cohort, are we all together right now?
As far as I understand, yeah.
We went
It's just
shopping.
somebody says something differently.
He's gonna look, cohort. We have work. If anyone would like to join me, I'm going to go get the information.
Yeah, where are you going?
I'll join you.
The acquisitions. She has called on me.
Okay,
Oh.
cool.
All right. Helmirk looks to Godfrey. Do you journey with us?
Of course, brother. Where you go, I go.
Helmirk nods, and we head over to acquisitions.
Okay. Heading back up the hill. You walk back through the doors, and the wind is starting to really pick up. Pushing the door open isn't difficult, but sort of pushing it and shutting it and hearing that wind ripping through and slamming that door shut. And she's kind of stacking some papers and looks up at you all, and she goes, I did do the right thing by turning you all away. I think, though... I'm a specialist when it comes to artifacts and languages. I'm really good about finding abnormalities and sort of breaking puzzles. I've got one for you that doesn't need briefing. Here's my puzzle. All 33 red brands were hired for a shared contract out of Neverwinter. Now, that kind of mass hiring never happens. They were told very little about this contract, but moreover, that it was completely legal and paid very well. And usually those two things exclusively don't belong together. Now, while the red brands have done very well at rebuilding their reputation, things have a natural resting position, I think you would agree. I have an informant inside the red brands that tells me that their massive contract was just pulled. That's interesting timing, isn't it? You just arriving?
Helmirk is going to nod and say, we have not accepted any contract. If that is what you are implying.
No, no, not at all. And she folds her arms. What I'm implying is that I guess I'm not implying it. I think I'm more curious. Who are you running from or to?
Helmirk is going to look at her and then look at the rest of the cohort.
Do we know her?
We have a vested interest in the safety of Vandalin. We are here to ensure that safety.
Make a persuasion roll.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. Oh god, all my dice have been rolling bad. I was rolling them in like groups. It was all coming out like threes. So I don't know which one to use. I'm
getting
so
it out of the way.
scared. Oh, okay.
This is when you pop that nat 20 out of nowhere.
Watch it.
Oh nope.
What was
Nat
it?
3.
Snap,
I'm
dude.
double checking my mods, but it was not great. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
We have a
Double
decent
checking is
charisma?
usually a good sign, I think.
I don't have persuasion. That was a 12.
Okay. I'm not going to tell you who's in charge of this contract. But they're in Phandalin. They're here. My contact came to me asking advice to make sure what they were doing was legal. They informed me that this contract was to take place here. Siphoning through, I'm sifting through information here to see exactly. What I can tell you is that they were paid for 3 days of work, 2 of which was to ensure that the town was safe and report behaviors. The day for the work to be completed was tonight. My contact informed me that all of the sudden it was pulled. And this is where I kind of come in. He's nervous. That's very unlike him. I believe he intends to seek help. It would be beneficial if you made yourself available for that help.
Oh, over the table.
Contract full.
Contract pulled right when we got into town.
33
Right when we
red
get
brands.
into town, and now the Red Brands are looking for help.
That's fully legal.
Well,
It's
yeah, but
completely legal.
everything
Very legal.
everything
And a
that
lot
the
of money.
throne.
I
Yeah,
know.
It's
like
all legal.
I know it's a joke.
I say we do it.
I think we do it too. I think we take it.
Yeah.
With more
You
information.
guys think we could take on 30 mercenaries if shit goes south? I think we can.
We have finessed our way through it.
I mean, if they think they need help to deal with us, then maybe we can take them. Maybe.
I mean,
It's
I don't
just-
think they would be stressed about us like that.
That's a good point.
Like, there's maybe y'all 2, 3, but like, I don't think, if they had 30 plus guys, they're not stressing about us.
True. Oh, something to keep note of. I just realized. So Hollow Throne generally has a vague idea of where we've been. They now for sure know with certainty that we are here because your father would have told them. So
Yes.
I'll just keep that in mind. I'm actually going to write that down.
Yeah, right. Yeah, keep that. I mean, they already know we're here.
Is that a picture of Neverwinter behind you, Donnie? That's exactly what that is. Yeah,
might be.
I recognize that.
Lucio really
I'm a nerd.
responsible.
It might could be.
I was about to call you. I was like, damn, that's some nerdy shit, man.
Representing.
Here, hold on, wait. I like this one too.
Remind me, did you all last session tell her? Did you give her any information about like where you were staying? I don't believe so.
I don't
No.
think so.
We
Yeah,
didn't really
I don't
trust
think
her,
it
so we
came
didn't
up.
tell her anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
So she's gonna kind of sit in this pause that everybody's been in, and she's gonna go. If you are familiar with Stonehill Inn, be there. I've got some things moving in the back end, and well, if there was ever a great sponsorship to be had, if I gave the word that you all were trustworthy and effective, it would go a long way here in the Acquisitions Incorporated.
Helmirk's gonna nod, and he's gonna look to the group and say, "Then we may have work. Are we in the Greens cohort?"
I think we take it. We need to work.
Yeah, I'm down.
Godfrey?
If my brothers are willing, then I am willing.
Let us go. He's gonna give Malvara a salute and go back to Stonehill.
You come back in one piece. You hear me? She's looking at you, Helmirk.
He just goes over his head. He just nods.
Do you know her, Helmirk?
No.
You guys met before?
All right, so we head back to Stonehill.
It made him uncomfortable.
Helmirk, I think it's less uncomfortable,
Helmirk said,
but
okay,
Helmirk
Confusion.
I guess Helmirk doesn't get hit on often, so it's not something he has like the social awareness of. So he's like, "You come back in one piece," and he's like, "Yes, I would not come
That is
back
the
in multiple
objective.
pieces."
I would come back at all of those.
Actually, Helmirk probably says that. He probably nods and goes, "I would come back in one piece. Yes, that would be the intent."
All right. So, leaving Acquisitions Incorporated, the snowfall is picking up and getting heavier. Is there anything that you would like to do?
If y'all need to get anything, like we have the money to spend.
Helmirk's pretty fucking set. I've got my spear.
There's that
Yeah,
sharp
I'm
stick.
set.
I got two. I'm good. I still got 2 potions of healing and a potion of vital balance, so I'm good.
Yeah, Godfrey's good.
Also, I forgot to mention, I did notice this. I've been forgetting to apply my weapon mastery for the, like the 3 combats that we've done. That sounds like a dig. That's not a dig. It's just, it's only come
You
up like
sounded
3
kind of
times.
angry when you said that.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean for it to come out like that. I apply disadvantage every time I hit somebody. So every time I hit someone, they have disadvantage on only their next attack roll.
Gotcha.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what Sap does. I forgot about it.
Hey Dio, quick question.
Mhm.
Can I get a description on the potion of vital balance?
Balances your vitals.
Ooh. Do you remember
I
where
can't-
you
'cause I-
got that?
Vitally
I
provides
bought it. It was
balance.
100 gold. It was from the arcane, if I'm not mistaken.
Doesn't it get rid of exhaustion?
I thought it did something else as well.
I think it did. I forgot.
Yeah.
I have one too. I did not write what it does.
That's the same problem I had. I thought I wrote it down in my notes. Apparently, I did not.
Is it just a potion of vitality, or is this a specific thing you made, Dio?
It's a specific
No,
thing
this
he
is
made.
something I made.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't transfer that over to this new sheet.
What's
I
it?
don't think I transferred over to the new note-taking system.
it's
I've
If I
got
remember
it somewhere.
correctly, it like gives us advantage and gives us all of our health back and gives us an extra action.
Give the
Level
flying.
20.
Don't forget flying.
Plus 20 to all rolls.
Something like that. Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
who's angry at us in a 300-foot range dies instantly.
Yeah.
Really, that's why Lucy really wanted it so bad. That's vinegary.
Vinegary.
I have like 3 different notes that I'm trying to combine into one that I'm like pushing it, but like,
But you're saying you don't have the notes for this one specific item from like 10 episodes ago? What the hell?
yeah, I've trusted y'all to write it down. You know what I mean?
Oh
Like, yeah.
I found it. I found
And
my
we can
notes.
just go back to the
Wait,
episode.
I found
where
my
you
notes
say-
where I wrote it down. I found them.
I'm pulling up
write
the
it down.
YouTube. Hold on.
I did actually write it down. I found them. Finally. It does. It just removes level exhaustion.
So
was
okay,
right.
here I found it. Okay, so it any current poison affecting you and any diseases affecting you is cured, and then all levels of exhaustion are removed.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. What was
Let
the
me
other
just
thing you had, Lucio? What did you have a question about? Fair enough. Okay. All right. Let me go back to my original notes. All right. What do we know, Cohort?
Anyone want to shop?
Go. I mean,
If not, I guess. Are we staying in? Is that in the one that we're currently staying in?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I believe you had 2 rooms for a week.
If we're gonna go back there, Lucio will probably go up to the room and like play some music for a bit. Or actually, he's gonna see if they have a spot to play music, like in the inn somewhere.
A spot to play music in the inn?
In like if they have like a dining room or something like that, even if there's like a little entrance area, like I don't know, he's gonna find somewhere to post up and play music for the public.
I got you. Yeah. So as you all come in to the room here, you're not shopping, correct?
I've got what I need.
Yeah, I think Helmirk's fine.
Okay. So yeah, as the storm begins to grow and power, any sort of lights that are outside that were previously lit are blown out and then stand cold with really no chance of relight. You hear loud scraping and slamming of anything that's not properly secured before this storm hit, and the wind tearing through the main street of Phandalin, sort of carrying just blankets of snow that are beginning to pile up and make it difficult to walk through. When you get to that front door, there's just about a foot of snow that you're having to pull to get that door open. And as you pull open that door, fighting against the barricade of snow, you see that there are a few more people sitting in here than this morning that are looking at you kind of in like an impatience as snow and cold just starts ripping through the interior of the inn that is struggling to stay warm.
Yeah, I think Cohort moves in, or at least Helmirk moves in pretty quickly.
Yeah. I also
Yeah, I'm with y'all.
quickly.
Staying
Yeah.
right behind you guys.
Hey Dio.
Mm-hmm.
How long has it been snowing?
Only for about an hour.
An hour. And
Mhm.
okay. And it's how high?
Probably about a
About a-
foot.
A foot? Okay. Noted.
Luke putting in like an actual like, what does that look like?
That's a lot of snow.
No,
There's a lot
no,
of
my
snow.
brain's working differently. That doesn't make any sense to me. So I'm currently.
I think it could happen. Also, it's a
Maybe.
magical
Phandalin is
D&D
in kind of
world.
like a
Yeah, but that's
valley,
what D&D.
so
Yeah.
I know.
yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So we go in, we find a spot to sit. Lucio's gonna play some music for us.
So once you finally step in and the door slams behind you, the snow in front of you from people kicking off their boots before they kind of walk in, you do see a few familiar faces. You see Toblin. You see what you can guess is his wife behind the bar, which I don't believe you got her name.
No.
The young boy that looks like it's their son. Toblin and his wife are behind the bar. The son is on the other side of the bar, sort of playing on the bar table. In between the bar and you is the old woman that you had talked to not an hour and a half ago, Gariel. There's an older man that is in the sort of the right corner that is tending to the fireplace. Big cowboy hat on, scruffy beard, probably in his 60s. You also see two men that are sitting at the far right table closest to the wall that are wearing a uniform. And then there's also still to your right, but sort of the wall that you're standing next to are two women that are sitting backs against the wall, eating some stew and drinking. And everybody kind of takes the moment to look at you all as you all enter in. Toblin kind of looks at you with a smile. Oh, good to see you again. That's crazy out there. Yeah, come in, make yourself warm. You know how it goes. There's food. There's drinks. We're kind of doing a communal thing, getting ready to lock up for the day. If there's anything you need, let me know.
Is there a spot I can post up and play some music?
As long as it doesn't disturb any of the patrons here, I don't mind. I'm sure we'd like that.
Yeah, I'll be tasteful with it for sure.
Fuck this tavern. This fucking sucks.
This
We're all
first
gonna
song
die
is
in this
called
storm.
Don't Trust Old People.
Look at that old lady over there.
All old ladies are hags.
This is a song I dedicate to a woman in Baldur's Gate who I'll always remember. It's called "Go Fuck Yourself, You Old Bitch."
Oh boy.
Lucy will find like a corner, not necessarily like where the main group of people is, like kind of off to the side, and he'll play like nothing loud or obnoxious, just kind of quietly in the corner.
Okay. I want to kind of paint the scene because I know that we've kind of like skipped through this, but there might be some important, just so you guys know what's available to you. So again, there's a fireplace on this like top right corner. The food is all the way on the left wall. The bar is kind of upper left. There are maybe 9 like large tables that could accommodate. Some of them can accommodate up to like 10 people, some 6. Your rooms are upstairs, the 3 of your rooms. But just let me know if you have any, questions about layout or where things are.
Lucy's probably over by the tables then.
Where's the fireplace again?
Like the top left, that's where that old man is tending to the fire.
Okay. So where's the bar?
Top left.
With the fireplace?
Fireplace is top right. Sorry, did I say top left?
Okay. You did
Fireplace
say
is
so.
top right. Bar is top left.
Along the right wall
And
is the food.
the left wall is all the food.
Either I might just be stupid. I think I wrote everything in reverse. Oh my god.
Not the
He's
only one
dying.
dying.
Like Hateful Eight,
All
he
right.
drank the poison coffee.
All right. Helmirk's gonna find like an empty table. And he's going to first he's going to pay food for the cohort. And he's gonna just put down like 3 gold for Toblin.
Okay.
3 gold's a
Toblin comes
lot.
up to you and is like, "Oh, you're good. You've already paid. You're fine. This is a communal kind of thing. I've got a big stew going on. I've got coffee. I've got some drinks. If you want something special, I can definitely whip that up. But when the weather starts getting really bad like this, I like to kind of make it a little bit more homey, more than a business, and kind of make sure everybody's good and taken care of. You'll take care of me on the back end, I'm sure. Most likely we're going to be snowed in here. You've met my wife, right, Trelana? And she's sort of kneading some dough and kind of looks up at you all and goes, "Good to see you again."
Helmirk gives her a salute. Helmirk of the 8th.
And then
He gives her a bow.
little sort of messy haired kid walks up. He's got a sword in his belt and freckled face kind of runs up to his dad and kind of hugs him shyly and goes, "Ha, this is my son Pip."
Helmirk will look at the sword and goes, "This is a fine blade, young one."
One day I want to be a big adventurer like you guys. I think I got it. But Dad won't let me go into the mines. And he goes, no, I won't. Not until you're older. Pip was like, "But I'm ready."
You could always be more ready and make more of a legend.
Can I fight with him? No. I love the enthusiasm ever since the adventures came and kind of helped us out. All the stories got more boastful, and he attached himself to it. And I'm very proud of him. I am. I would want much more for him than this place, but in due time. But if you need anything, let us know.
Of course, if you require anything.
Appreciate that. Yeah, absolutely.
Um,
And as he goes to walk behind the bar, Gariel goes, "Is everything all right, dear?" And he goes, "It's fine." He walks behind the bar and kind of whispers to Trelana.
Helmirk will just nod and go to a table. He'll pour himself some coffee and he'll kind of just like sit back and I guess like unwind for the first time in probably a while.
Yeah.
As you all are kind of relaxing, at some point, the old man is going to come up to you. That silver sort of like brush thick beard, just dirty fingernails, weathered cowboy hat. Probably got it on his 18th birthday from his father. It has aged with him. Comes up to you and goes, "I don't think I wasn't here when you first got here, but I'm General Fields. I'm taking care of your horses and I help the Stone Hills with the inn and Vandalin with horse care. Just wanted to introduce myself, make sure you all needed anything. Consider me like one of them, being hospitable and all."
Helmirk nods. This is the cohort of the 8th. I am Helmirk.
The whole time he's not making eye contact, you get a sense maybe he's just not he doesn't have that kind of personality, that confidence. But he kind of cohort of the 8th. Good. Well, if you need anything, he kind of just goes back to the fireplace and is kind of poking at it. He's not doing anything with it, just lost in thought.
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for taking care of the horses.
He looks over at him.
All right.
Sick.
Just
We'll
show
go back
up.
to drinking.
Yeah, I'll wait for someone to show up.
This next song is called I almost got killed by an angel.
Not metaphorically, like a literal angel.
Please
goes
let me
out
hear this
to
song.
Daymar.
Please let me
You
hear
got
this
ran over
song.
by an angel.
Do it.
Yes.
I died. It fucking sucked. There were
The
fucking
angel was
hands
a-
coming out of a well. It was so goddamn scary.
I like to imagine he's just so good at singing that it doesn't need to rhyme or have any sort of form. Everyone's like, "That was beautiful, man."
Oh my gosh.
It's more about the melody. You know, the chorus is catchy.
Lucy's got that voice where no one just pays
actually-
attention to.
It's actually just the riff on Grandma got run over by a reindeer, but I almost got killed by an angel.
Mm. So we're just waiting.
Relaxing, waiting.
Takes the
Okay.
time because we're snowed in. We really can't do it too long.
So about an hour, maybe hour and a half would go by, and eventually another red brand seems to come in. He's got a burn mark on his hand, his back of his hand, and his upper cheek. He's got the very kind of like signature deep blood red scarf around his neck, kind of feathered hair, and sort of patchy beard, real short. And he's gripping onto this silver tin cup. And he's got two more cups that are similar. You can definitely tell they're handmade. They're not nice. They're very much for function. But this chain and these two cups that match this third one that he's got in his hand, and pushes the door open. Just snow and wind come flying through, kind of ripping through. You all just immediately feel that coldness. And he sort of turns around and with all his might kind of pushes that door shut, and you hear that vacuum. And he kind of looks embarrassed and kind of resets, and and the two red brands that are sitting on the edge of the table kind of, acknowledge him. And he kind of just takes a moment and then goes and sits opposite the room, sits down, and then kind of just looks around and takes an eye on everybody.
Can I get a vibe check on this guy?
So right now you're about 50 feet away. You can make an insight check, but just know that distance is going to determine.
That's
How
okay. It's
well
just
the
kind
eyes
of
of
like a
Allah.
general vibe.
Yeah, go ahead.
That was really good. That's a 22.
Right. Fucking A.
Hold in 18.
With a 22, you clock his sort of attitude or his presence. It's nervous. He's nervous. And the two red brands that are sitting with a 22, you also kind of clock them in. It's neutral. It's not welcoming, but it's not. It's just kind of like they look up, notice it's one of them, kind of nod. And then he sits down and he's just kind of, he's very observant. His senses are heightened. For what? But
He continues to perform.
Helmirk's gonna kind of look at the man and then look at the rest of the cohort. Is this our informant?
Could be, but I believe the archivist implied that the man that would be our contact would approach us.
Then we wait. Helmirk's, I think, just gonna lean back in his chair. And I guess at this point, I think. While he waits, he's gonna ask Godfrey. Your brothers, you've spoken of them briefly. What were they like?
My brothers were the finest men that I had the honor to be beside. They were heroes of the Argent Spire, men that I was very honored to lead. There were 6 of us, including me, each carrying a title for a position within the Argent Blades of the Sun. They were family to me, but now I just lost.
Helmirk will nod. And there were 6 in the cohort of the 7th.
Were they brothers to you?
I have never hated a group of individuals as much as I hate them. We're all bastards, thieves, murderers, and cheats. They were some of the most vile creatures that you could wander with. Some I could tolerate. Most I could not.
This
Sir
No, go ahead.
Sir Carthinian, respectable warrior, said odd things to me. Calidor was the first I met, and he's gonna kind of think for a minute. I do not believe I liked any of them, realistically. I could work with them. Very few I could work with for extended periods. It was a good incentive to make missions go by faster.
It perplexes me, Albert. See, my order, we were raised as little boys. We grew up together, learning each other's marks, our quirks, and everything. And it cultivated a love for each other. And it drove us to become the men that we were. I don't understand how you could work so well with a group of people that you hate.
As much as I hated them, they were the most skilled soldiers I had ever met. As much as Tabalos Tav refused to shut up, his ability to open ways and slit throats was terrifyingly effective. Carthinian, easily the best swordsman I ever met. I do not wish to fight them if I ever have to, but if I must, then I must. And unfortunately, there may be a time when we meet them. So be warned. I am sure Father will send the 7th after us when he has an inkling of where to find me.
Would they all come together, or would they send one?
Yes, we have never been deployed in force. For extreme operations, maybe 2. No more than that.
Okay.
It seems that we are the inverse, Helmirk. You come from a place of hate and lacking of what I had. But now you have gained I think that I have lost.
I would say, and he puts like a hand on your shoulder, we have both gained. We are both of the cohort. We have both found brotherhood and camaraderie.
Godfrey would, he'd nod. He'd look down. He'd look at the table, because he doesn't know if he agrees.
All right, Helmirk will go back, and yeah, he's gonna just rest and sip on his coffee.
All right.
Okay. As you all are talking, Sylcan kind of looks around. It's like, I don't remember if I've seen snow. I think I'm gonna go look at the window for a while. And he kind of ventures off to the left side of the room and kind of just standing with hands on the windowsill, just kind of looking out at what he can see. A few minutes go by and he kind of turns around and with his sort of like blank expression kind of goes, seems that a few people are coming in now. And as he says that, the door is pushed open yet again, just thicker blankets of snow being seen. And there's 3 individuals that the leather is just taut and just covered in frost. Hair, the tips of hair just frozen. And they sort of push in and you hear the audible just shivering of them. And one of the red brands goes, "Shut that damn door!" And they kind of push the door shut and kind of... and you see there's an unkept, kind of a thin man with 2 cuts under his eye, very thin, with a tattered old red matching scarf, with multiple blades on his person, and this just browed look about him. There's a woman that has a same kind of red that handkerchief, but it's neatly sort of rolled and placed around with a like a neckerchief slide. And she's got kind of her hair up in kind of a messy bun. And then the third man has a couple of lacerations that look like just blood drying, but he has this like really kind of friendly smile about him, with almost clean shaven sides and sort of moppy hair on the top. And he walks over to the 3, the other 2 red brands. They all kind of walk over as a group, except the first one that comes over to your table, kind of laughing as they kind of walk in. The other 2 split off from him and go sit down. There's 4 red brands at the table, and he kind of walks over, grabs a chair, pulls it out, sits down, and kind of looks at you all. Adventurers.
Yes.
Called it. Guys. What,
Knocked
welcome.
your camera off kilter a little bit.
Oh, did I? Welcome to Phandalin. You have drink, you have food. Has everybody been hospitable to you?
Of course. This town is quaint and quiet.
It's good. It's good. I like quiet. I like adventures too. I come from an adventuring sort of background, and I don't get enough credit. A lot of gold, but not enough credit. So it's good to see you all here. I'm Clegg, the Red Brand, one of the sergeants here. Came in with Oren, Selna, and those 2 over there, Varn and Hob. We just wanted to welcome you. Glad you're here. Cohort of the Aetherwright.
Yes.
Okay, I got word that you all are here. Just wanted to say hi and introduce myself. You want Contract? Are you for hire?
We are for hire. Do you have
Good.
work?
Not yet. Like I said, pretty quiet here. But it's always good to know good, reliable swordsman or muscle when you can find it. You're gonna be here for a while.
We plan on it.
Good. Good. Well, the Stone Hills here are very friendly people. You're staying here?
Yes.
Good choice. Good choice. You play cards at all?
I do.
Oh, good liar, huh?
Actually, no. I am proficient with. Helmirk does play cards. He's proficient with cards.
Very good. Very good. We might have a card game going on here in a little bit. It looks like we're going to be snowed in for a while, so I like to get to know who I'm with. Come pop over if you want to play some games. But I'll leave you all to it. I don't mean to be intrusive, but just wanted to say, you know, it's good to see you all here. But feel free to pop over.
What did he say his name was?
Clegg.
Flag.
Like,
All right. Helmirk nods.
Then he goes over and sits back at the table, and they kind of, the five of them, kind of joking inside jokes and kind of poking fun at each other, but they're kind of being a little rambunctious, but completely almost drowning out Lucio as he's playing.
the song is called "I Hate My Family. I Hope They All Die."
Helmirk
Very
raises a
personal. Very
glass.
personal. Here's a drink for that.
All right.
Well, you guys want to go play some cards?
I have not played, but I will. Or not played at some time.
Never been much of a player, but I'm sure I could be able to playing. Probably played it
Games.
a while back.
Godfrey.
Games are for the living. I do not play.
Even the dead can live a little. And he pats your back. You will join us when you're ready to be done sulking. And he gets up. He's gonna go to the red brands, and he's gonna sit down a lot more kind of at ease, because he's kind of recognizing that they're soldiers, or at least for hire. And he kind of sits down, he pulls himself in. And who else is playing with him?
I am.
Lucio's still performing.
I think Jin just pulls up right next to him, pulls up a chair.
Yeah, Godfrey just stays with Lucio.
Lucio's playing in the corner.
Yeah. I think Godfrey just sulking at the table by himself.
In the corner, just like...
Lucio, what where are you at in the bar exactly?
I guess towards the bottom, like not necessarily near where people are eating, but still like kind of by the tables.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So, Helmirk, Jin, as you walk over and sort of sit down, you know, Clegg kind of looks to the group. I didn't get your name. I know you were a cohort of the 8th, but what was the names again?
I am Helmirk. This is Jin. And he's gonna point. That is Lucio playing music. Behind us is Godfrey, and he's gonna point. The one looking out the window is Sylcan.
Varn, and points to a clean-shaven head with he's got like almost like an entry point in his temple, and just has this like mean son of a bitch look to him, just gripping onto the handle of his ale. Hob, which I pointed to, kind of a really thick, just let himself go man that's sweating even though it's like cold. Orin is the guy that's got kind of the friendly smile. Sella, the woman with the messy Bun, and then Clegg, sitting in that formation. Helmirk, Jin, right across.
All right.
So, 3 Dragon Ante. That's what we're playing. You all familiar? If not, I can teach you. It's very easy.
No, I am aware.
All right.
I
Very good.
played once a long time ago.
Good. Well, we'll do bets, but we'll do low stakes. All right. We don't want any fighting here. In close encounters. 1 gold piece. Everybody good with that number here? We're not trying to win. We're just trying to have a little fun here.
Helmirk pulls out 2 gold, and he passes 1 to Jin.
Oh, Jin already pulled out his own gold.
Oh. Helmirk kind of puts your hand down and passes you the gold.
Clegg pays attention to that.
All right, yeah.
All right.
I guess I've got the gold helmet created me.
He pulls out a deck of cards from the inner pocket of his leather jacket that he kind of just unbuttons all at once, and starts shuffling and sort of fluffing through the cards. There are 70 standard dragon cards. 10 of them. There's 10 suits. You've got your chromatic and your metallic dragons, and then you have 30 legendary cards like Tiamat and the Mortals and things like that. So, pass the cards out. He deals out. You have 3 actions that you can do above table. So you can bluff, read, or you can do bold. So if you bluff, obviously that's deception. If you want to read everybody, you can do insight. Or if you want to be bold, you can do sort of an intimidation, persuasion, depending on how you want to go with it. The game is kind of complicated, but I've simplified it to just, it's the highest roll. So use whatever
Okay.
modifiers you'd like to use, describe. However you'd like to describe it, roll a d20 and then add your modifiers.
Oh, Helmirk is full intimidation or insight. I could do both. I think
Okay.
intimidation first. Helmirk he kind of sits at the table and kind of like measures everyone up, and then he kind of really puts his weight out on the table and broadens his shoulders a little bit.
Okay. Are you ready?
Always.
So currently, right now, the cards that were dealt were Clegg, yourself, Jen, and Helmirk. Just the 3 of you.
Okay.
The other red brands are sort of just kind of looking with pride at Clegg as he's playing and just kind of honing in on you all.
All
He
right.
flips his cards over. What do you all have? He rolled a 25.
All right.
Oh,
I
I haven't rolled yet.
I'm going to bluff.
Okay.
I think
Not
this-
20! Not 20!
No fucking way.
Hell yeah.
I think the way this happens is Clegg's looking at him. Helmirk locks eyes and kind of widens his stance a little bit and just does not break eye contact. He's got his helmet on, so you can't read him. It's just the 2 coal-fire eyes looking at him.
Okay. Jen, what did you get?
I got 16.
Okay. So yeah, flip your cards over. Helmirk's yours is for sure higher. And Clegg looks at his cards, looks back at yours and goes, "A win's a win," and sort of pushes the gold over to you.
All right. Got 3 gold. You are soldiers? Mercenaries?
Red brands. Yeah.
I am unfamiliar. I am not from here.
Well, originally stationed in, well, I say originally, currently still, in Neverwinter. But there's a couple of places that we take care of. Kind of like the Flaming Fist, but I'm going to be sort of real with you. We don't have the same kind of reputation as they do. Over the years, we've sort of gotten more into the professional side of things. The Acquisitions Incorporated definitely helped us out in that regard as far as giving us real legal work. I myself have been doing a lot of work to rebrand the red brands, which sounds kind of weird together. But I'm proud to say that we now have the trust of the Phandalin people. Toblin definitely was taken advantage of. I think in the last few years of what the Red Brands were before we really kind of kicked in and changed things. And Toblin kind of looks over and kind of raises a glass to Clegg, and in return he does the same. And so he's it's kind of the reason why I was put in the sergeant's position, is because I had the same kind of idea of what I wanted this to be. We lost a lot of really good men, but they unfortunately just didn't see the vision of what we wanted to do and going legal. So it's been a lot of work.
Homerick.
Sounds like
nods.
I think that's why actually I have a sort of a respect for adventurers, because admittedly about 6 or 7 years ago, an adventuring group came through here and kicked this group's ass. I wasn't part of it at that point. I had joined just a little bit after that, and that's when the sort of the shift happened. But it just goes to show you that sometimes institutions are not always the ones that get things done, you know. So I think at this point, Phandalin now is pretty welcoming of any kind of adventuring group that comes through.
Homerick nods. They have been very welcoming. It has been good.
It's a nice, small, quiet town.
Yeah.
As he's getting dealed in again, Helmirk is gonna ask, Are you in contract currently? Are you in work?
Nope. No, not right now. We have a couple of leads. I'll have to travel to Neverwinter to kind of meet up with the organization's admin team there. But right now we're kind of settling in. I mean, this weather definitely wouldn't have put us in a position where we could have done anything. So the timing kind of worked out.
We actually just traveled from Neverwinter.
Oh, okay. What were you doing there?
We were handling some business, coming back from an adventure of sorts. And now we came to Vedlin to rest. Look for odd jobs, something similar.
You're stopping here, or are you just kind of on the way? You said you were staying here for a couple of days.
We are here for maybe a week. We wanted to see Vedlin. We heard that it was a quiet town.
There's not much to see, but there's a lot of good people here.
It is why we're here.
Very good. I'm not going to deal yet. I'm going to go get a drink. Do you want anything? Food or anything like that? Kind of looks at you, Lucio. Or, sorry, Jen.
Yeah, I'll take another drink.
You don't, yeah? All right. You got a cup with you? I'll go fill it up for you.
Yeah, I got it right here. Pass him over the cup.
I got you. Any of you fuckers? No? Y'all good? All right. I'll be right back. He goes and
Helmirk
fills up his drink.
As he's filling up the drinks, can I roll a perception check on him?
What is it called?
Yeah.
Just making sure that he is pouring you a normal drink. Ah, God, I don't like that. Oh! Ooh. Oh, man, that was a good fucking roll. Dirty 20.
Right now.
Sorry, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. All right. His back is to you because he's at the bar, but from what you see, there's no like over the shoulder look. He doesn't seem nervous, nothing like that. Goes over there, fills up what he needs to fill up, comes, brings it back.
Helmirk's gonna nod, kind of keeping himself kind of relaxed, but I guess he's still a little on edge after everything that's happened.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I would definitely say Jin definitely gives it a smell. Just to
Yeah,
make sure.
as you go
Just
to
like
kind of
last time.
sniff it, Clegg looks at you and goes, Jen, right?
Yes.
I like history. Fun little fact. Do you know why people cheers their glass?
No.
So back in the day, if you were to receive a drink, you would cheers, kind of with a mighty sort of poof in your drink. And it was intended to, if I had like poisoned your drink, for instance, that clinking of glasses would then contaminate my own drink. Would you cheers with me?
Yes.
He kind of bashes his sort of tankard against yours, and kind of looks at you and takes a drink.
Helmirk is gonna kind of nod approvingly. He's gonna. What did you do before this? Before being a red bread?
Before this, I'll admit, I was a sort of a petty thief. I made way more money doing that, but it just wasn't me, and I knew that. It's kind of the environment that I grew up in, and I kind of fell in line with that, and it always kind of, there was a friction between the environment that I was in and the person that I think I was supposed to be. I got hired onto the Red Brands, like I said, a few months after, the Red Brands almost dissolved. And again, I'll admit, I kind of looked at it as like doing the same thing except with like better contacts, right? And there was a little bit of pressure for the Red Brands to be better and right place, right time. And it's kind of hard to look back and like even explain, not justify, but like explain kind of the decisions that I made, because I don't even recognize that man. I'm very proud of who I am sitting across the table from you. So I got out.
I've known many a man who did not recognize those things and did not get out. It is good that you did. You've turned this into a respectable group of guards and soldiers. He's gonna turn. Godfrey, come over here. These are good men and good women.
Godfrey will he'll get up. He'll like kind of the seat that he had that he was sitting in. He'll kind of drag it over there and place it next to you guys. Sit down.
He gestures. This is Godfrey, the 8th, Blade of the Morn.
Godfrey, good to see you. You're more than welcome to sit down at the table. I was kind of curious when you were going to come over.
It seems you were having fun, enjoying a game. I tend to bring these moments down. Forgive me.
He is a dour one, but he is one of the best fighters I have seen in a very long time.
You don't look like a drow.
Did he ask if he was a drow?
Yeah, he's like, you don't look like a drow.
Oh, wait, did I say drow?
You said dour.
Dour.
You said dour.
I said dour.
Oh,
I said
okay,
dour.
that makes more sense. Gotcha. All right. You got like kind of a deep, kind of a gravelly voice. You've asked me, what's your story? What brings you? Well, how did you all even get together?
Odd circumstances.
As
We
always.
are united with some commonalities, common enemies, and found our way together. We fight well together, stuck it out, and here we are. I was a soldier before this, many campaigns. Godfrey was he's still a knight, I believe.
A knight. Goddamn. Oh, I see now. Okay.
The remnants.
Jin, you were always an adventurer, yes?
What did I was traveling around, bounced between Waterdeep, Neverwinter. Joined a few. Must have dated myself though.
You don't look like a noble, but I would almost pin you as one, being with sort of sandwiched in between these two giant men. Good company to have with your size. No offense, no offense. I just, you know,
None taken. I was never too big.
You would be
I'll have
surprised.
you know, he's a great fighter.
He is. He's clever. And then Lucio is he is a novice. He is a musician as well. He goes by Square.
Square. He kind of looks over. Square.
Lucio's gonna wave at him and, kind of go back to performing. He'll probably
Shut
move
that
a little
noise
bit
off. Come over here
closer.
and hang out with us.
Yeah, I guess he'll finish up his song and then come over.
He's gonna finish this song.
I hate
Can't just
my
stop
dad.
halfway through.
He he loves his music. It's part of the reason he came out with us. He wanted to make a song worthy of it. It's the only way to get him out of schoolrooms and join us in a true, proper way.
Mm-hmm.
Plus money, I'm assuming. That's not always, that's not bad. That's not bad to have.
No,
Having
no,
more
he's
money.
filthy rich.
He is filthy rich. Maybe not as much anymore, but he'll earn back his keep.
He's come and sit next to you guys.
You said you had similar interests. What tied you all together? I mean, other than the money, right? Money's good.
Always
Cool.
kind of give a chuckle. Mostly an explosion. We were all at the epicenter.
You said you already had enemies. I mean, at that point,
Yes.
you're doing something right when you got enemies. I mean, most adventurers never see that. They get ballsy, go into a place that they have no business being in, and they never come back out. You guys already have enemies chasing you.
We do, but they've failed many a time to stop us.
They know where you are.
Possibly, I'm not sure. But
Oh, good. Thanks for that.
no,
I try to stay pretty visible.
have had trouble tracking us. But we should be fine. In a week's time, we will go and start looking for our leads on them.
Well, at this point, you see Gariel gets up, goes to get some food. The red brand that's alone goes and gets some food and a drink. Pip is hanging out, kind of just bothering people with questions and things like that. The two women go get some food and drink. It's one of those situations where, like, when you're at a party, if like one person goes and gets, like a drink or something like that, like everybody kind of like, oh, okay, and I don't want to be the first one, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So some of the red brands go and get some stuff, and
Yeah.
Toblin, kind of looking for any excuse to do anything, is like kind of looking over and it's like, we need some refills of some of the bread. Starts working with Trelana and kind of getting things together, and there's that waft of sort of like rosemary and like sourdough and stuff that kind of fills the room, and it's nice. Kind of juxtaposed to the unbelievable tundra that's going on outside, but well.
Trying to think if there's anything Homework else would ask him.
Yeah. Who were those adventurers a few years back?
What's that?
Who were the adventurers from a few years back? No.
So, adventure what?
Didn't he bring up that there were adventurers like 6 years ago that came in town and beat their ass?
Yeah. So the Red Brands were headed by a gentleman that was not very honorable, and they were exploiting some of the miners' caves and reaping the benefits for himself. And some of the adventurers had returned that, rightfully so, to Vandalin. Vandalin started getting really popular because of just hard work. The location's not great, sort of being in the valley, and the weird weather that we kind of get out of a change of a dime of a whatever the phrase is, change of a dime of a hat or whatever the thing is. But I think just through hard work and just through some smart political moves, I wouldn't say that we got rid of our town head. He's still part of the council, but it's good now that there are 3 people that are sort of heading the city council, because we know that the Red Brands were getting away with a lot more than they should have. We think that some of the city hall council kind of either turned a cheek or were getting paid for turning that cheek. So we got a couple more people. Sildar Hall Winter, who's a very respectable veteran, is part of that city council now, and I very much trust him. The other city councilwoman, I'm not sure really of her background, but a very good businesswoman here.
Do you know her name?
Of course I do, if I look up my notes real quick. Sharna. Sharna's her name. She runs the Miners Exchange. So pretty big business contact here in Phandalin. Pretty responsible for a lot of the success that's been going on in this town.
Michael, nod. I don't even know what else to talk about.
At this point, the door slams open once more, and 2 more people come in that are also seem to be in that Red Brand sort of attire.
I don't like this.
One is a man just again covered in like snow, has multiple like beads and jewelries all over him, multiple blades on him, and has this kind of just like out of breath kind of look. And the other is a female. She's got her full hood up, almost covering her eyes. Dagger in hand, kind of comes in and then kind of wipes the blade off, sheaths it, and immediately goes over and starts getting some food. As Clegg sees this, he goes, Drin, come over here. I got a few friends for you to meet. Castor will deal with whatever she needs to deal with. Kind of bold of her to assume that that's just for anybody, but come on over here. I want some friends I want you to meet. Drin kind of comes over and is like, oh, hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, and sits down, and Clay goes, hey, make sure you eat. All right, I have a problem with you eating and things like that. Take care of yourself tonight. This is the cohort of the 8th. These are adventurers that have come in through Phandalin. They're going to stay for a few days. Seem like good folk.
Helmirk is going to. Can I roll an insight check on the amount of Red Brands that are here?
Can you roll an insight check?
Yeah, just the constant small waves of Red Brands.
There's
feels...
7. You don't need to roll an insight check on that. There's 7.
Well, no, it's not the amount. It's
okay.
The reason behind their being
the reason that Gabe's brain is telling they keep coming in small groups that not seem conspicuous as they are all coming over.
So you're trying to see if it's suspicious or not?
Yeah.
Who are you? You're just getting a general sort of insight, not on a
person? Looking at like all the Red Brand's body language, seeing if they're like relaxed or if they feel like a little on edge.
Sure, go ahead and make an insight check.
Sweet. I'm rolling the evil dice, so it was the first dice I grabbed. I didn't realize, well, I'm probably gonna roll a 1.
I don't know.
Would you believe it? A 1.
Evil dice.
Dice. I swear to God, it's so pretty. It is so gorgeous.
Oh boy. Into the garbage.
Oh wait, yeah. It fucking rolls like garbage. I'm saving that for when I DM and I want to like.
What does Helmirk deduce with no information? What are you feeling?
There's 7.
Roll for initiative. I got it. All right.
No. I think Helmirk is a little on edge about like the amount of Red Brands coming in, but he's like not thinking too much of it. Like it's at like the
Yeah.
back of his mind, but he's not like reading into it.
Yeah, he's probably just being like, yeah, it's cold outside.
Yeah, he's like, there's
Trying to
cold.
find
He's
somewhere warm.
trying to like not be freaking out right now. He's just kind of like just thinking about talking and relaxing.
Okay.
Sure is a cold one out there, huh?
Oh, you decided to end your song and come sit down with us, huh?
Oh yeah, no, I'm with y'all now.
I got you. Fair enough.
I could go play another song if that's what you're worried about.
No.
Kinda quiet in here?
We'd rather you be here. You could set that musical honk down. That's fine.
I can
What
like.
was your name?
I'll go by Square.
Square. Good to meet you. You're the Richie boy.
Something like that.
Where are you from originally? I kind of noticed the outfit. I mean, I definitely noticed the sweater that you're wearing. That is for sure Phandalin weather.
Says like
But,
Phandalin across. And I'm
and it's like, God damn it! It was on my shirt the whole time.
originally from Neverwinter, recently
Oh, okay.
from other places, I guess, as well.
You start a sentence and you know where it was gonna go.
No, yeah, I do that a lot.
Yeah, bards are good at memorizing things, not always talking on their feet.
I just like hearing myself talk, so I start the sentence and just kind of hope that I figure it out along the way.
I get the sense from you on that one. I'm not gonna call you a liar on that. Do you want a drink or something like that? Do you want to sit down?
No, I'm so fucking hungover. I drank a lot yesterday and honestly don't remember much of what we did.
Well,
Pretty
hopefully
sure
one of you
we-
takes notes.
That old lady looks vaguely familiar. I think we may have spoke to her. I think she gave us a pie,
Ariel
maybe.
Pruitt.
Yeah, we
She
did.
lives up the hill there.
Vague feelings of anger.
Square has a history of antagonizing a woman.
They have a history of antagonizing me.
I like the stuff. No, they have a history of antagonizing me.
They fucking started it.
He started, I swear, guys.
Just something about like specifically poor, like crotchety old ladies just don't like me for some reason.
I don't believe
Ariel's
we have.
nice. She's not crotchety. She's giving you trouble.
She made a pie, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
You enjoyed the pie, and then you tried to say you did not enjoy the pie.
I don't think I ate the pie.
Is that why she's been giving you looks? You
Like,
look over and
I-
she's just kind of like, looks around like, oh, that's the guy looking at me, like kind of.
Gotta be careful about what pies I'm eating. Can't just be going around eating a bunch of, pies willy-nilly.
I love the unfailed ability for Lucio to antagonize every single person around him in like 2 or 3 sentences.
Y'all
Just
wanted me to
walking in
come
like,
over
"Wow,
here."
man, you look like you smell really bad. That old lady sucks. That's the nicest lady in town. Yeah, I bet she sucks.
Weather sucks,
He
town
fucking
sucks. You guys like this
Awesome.
cold shit? The snow?
No, nobody likes no. But
Okay,
you
cool.
know, you don't pick where you live. You know.
I mean, a little bit, you could.
Oh yeah. If we come from yeah, we get it. You don't live the life we usually live, buddy.
Hey man, I'm from cold too. I get it.
Never left, never winter, huh?
I mean, recently, yeah.
What family do you come from?
That's not really important now.
That's interesting. Somebody from a noble lineage that doesn't want to reveal their last name.
Yeah, it's not really what I'm about. I'm building my own brand.
I'm gonna find out. I'm curious because most nobles are pretty proud of their name. It's really interesting that was it your choice or was it theirs?
I'd say it was like a mutual thing. He says, sadly.
Because you pick on old women, is that one of their like cutoffs? Is like that's
They didn't. I didn't even tell them about that.
Family?
That was irrelevant to the situation.
I feel like it's not. I feel like there's a relevancy there somewhere, and you're just not being honest with me. Come on, you can like point so nice in the cohorts. Come on, tell me what do you?
I mean, there may be. It could be like adjacent for sure. You know.
Helmirk kind
He
of
showed
gets
himself.
a little quiet, and his demeanor changes ever so slightly. And he is gonna say, "That is Lucio's to tell."
Oh, I didn't mean any. I'm just poking around.
It is fine, but
I
it
can
is
tell it's a line. I apologize. I'll back up.
I don't care. If you
He
find
says
out, that's on
surprise.
you. I'm not gonna tell you.
I think Brother Lucio showed himself to be cut from a different cloth than the rest of his family.
That's not a bad thing. Depending
I
on,
would agree.
you know, which family you come from. Again, I'm not Brian. I'm just saying, you know. But Neverwinter. I mean, there's only a handful of noble families. Most are not good. So, I understand that. We do a lot of work for them, though. So,
I mean, they're
can't say anything
probably
bad
like
about 'em.
mostly good, I would say. You know, majority of them. Some bad eggs in there.
I keep my opinions to myself because I'm a professional.
It's a safe space.
Of course.
So you guys like stabbing, or what do you mainly end up doing?
Stabbing?
Yeah, a lot of you got knives and, you know, various cuts.
Most of it's
Seems
just like open crates.
par
and
for the
stuff like
course.
that. That's not really how we. That's not really how we defend ourselves.
Or like a club man yourself, like you don't like a knife.
I like diplomacy.
Okay,
Information.
cool.
That's the best weapon you can have is information.
That's where I stand. Not because like I'm bad with a knife or anything like that, but I just, I prefer to talk my way through it.
Helmirk. Oh God, Helmirk said a thing and goes, "Well, he red brands before. Were they more of brigands? I think is the word.
Brigands?
Yes, like bandits.
Yeah. They called themselves mercenaries, but they were bandits and essentially road agents.
This is a stretch, but do you know the name Godfrey? Be a dwarf.
Garfield. I don't
Called
believe
himself
so.
Bandit King. No,
Not that I'm aware of, no.
he was a old comrade of mine. He did.
Plague kind of looks over your shoulder. The red brand that's sitting by itself has this like deep cough, and kind of looks down at his hand, and it's covered in blood. You all right, Krennic? And he falls over, chair and all, and collapses to the floor. And we'll take a break right there.
Oh,
I don't
He needs a
trust
doctor.
this.
it's a
He needs
murder
some
mystery. That's what he said.
Oh, it was Helmirk.
Murder, I hardly know her.
Well, Godfrey spoiled it. Let's shut it down. We
Yeah.
win. We won D&D.
Yeah, we did it.
As the name that you now have, Brannick, seems to cough up blood and falls over. Pip, who was standing pretty close, immediately pulls out his sword but runs behind the bar. So you see just the top of his head and just the top of his blade as he kind of comes over in between his mom and dad, who immediately have to like assess the situation. Goblin comes around the bar, kind of looks over at him, but like from a distance, maybe about 20 feet, kind of just looks over and then kind of looks at everybody else in the room. Clegg stands up and has sharp eyes on everybody, pissed off. Like, throws his chair behind him and goes over and walks over to Brannick.
What was he eating?
He wasn't eating anything, he was drinking.
What was he drinking?
Whatever's in his cup that's still on the table.
Okay, I'm not gonna approach to look at it.
Clegg kind of stands up and he goes, "Someone fucking killed him."
Helmirk is going to kind of like lean back and he's gonna look at like the cup and the glass, and he's just gonna like nod, and he's gonna look at the rest of the people in the room. And actually, he's gonna look towards Square, and he's gonna say, "Do you have any protections for poison?"
Hold on. Let me think. Let me go to my mind palace real quick. No. I can make him smell better.
No. I can see magic, but that's it.
Have any of you been drinking?
No.
No.
I have.
I have as well. Poison is may not kill me, but
Clegg goes over to the sort of communal drink and tips it over and throws it against the wall, like in anger, and kind of looks around. Somebody fucking say something.
I mean, he could have been poisoned before he got here, potentially.
You a medicine man now?
I mean, no.
Come here. Come here and diagnose him.
I diagnosed him as dead. I'm good.
Stop talking. One of my men is dead and you're making a joke about it? Oren stands up and goes, just for, devil's advocate here, the new guys show up, and then immediately one of our guys is dead. The timing there seems a little coincidental.
he brought his own cups and drink, did he not?
Clegg looks over and goes, yeah, he always brings his own cups, so shit like this doesn't happen. You said you had no contract, is that right?
We have none.
Now look, I hire good men. But I'll be honest, some of them slip through. If you had a contract and it was legal to execute him for whatever reason, present your papers and we're good to go.
We have no contract, and if I were to kill one of your men, I would not be so cowardly as to poison him. Helmirk kind of like looks at like gestures. Do I look like a man who would poison him? Does Godfrey?
That's short for everybody.
I would just like to say I'm not in the business of starting fights. More of like a pacifist type of vibe.
Clegg looks at Oren and goes, I'm running through the chain of events here. The only one of them that was around any of the communal area was the musician. I think I can speak for the other four, including the robot over here standing by the window. I don't think he's moved, but he is close to the food. So it's you two. It's a robot and you.
I was playing a song. No poisoning coming from me. You can search my person.
At this point, Toblin comes over and he goes, all right, just, someone died. Okay. Oh, I want this to be peaceful. Respect my business. Okay? Does anybody know why? And at this point, he looks at Clegg, and Clegg is like, Brannick was fine. He had nothing. The Red Brands had nothing against him.
America's. God, if there's. It's one of those moments where I wish I was playing the Good Doctor, because the Good Doctor had such ridiculous medicine.
Did
He was so
he have
smart.
any enemies of any kind? Any like nemesises?
Anybody that we stopped, you know, part of our contracts, yeah, we all have. I mean, including you guys. You guys have enemies.
Helmirk nods. Was he? Did he drink from the communal pot?
Fuck, I don't know. I just know he always served himself.
Yeah, what's
And he
in his
kind of looks
cup?
over at Toblin, and he goes, Toblin, speak for me. He never let you pour a drink without him seeing it. Is that correct? And Toblin goes, yeah, he was kind of weird about that.
Helmirk is gonna go over to the table where he dropped his cup, and he's gonna like just smell the cup to see if there's any identifiable smell.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Oh God, that's gonna suck. Dirty 1.
Oh boy.
Man, how'd you get a dirty one? What the fuck?
I have a -2 to intelligence.
Oh boy.
When he said investigation, I was like, oh well, I'm not gonna pass that.
As you kind of sniff the cup, Toblin goes, well,
Helmirk just kind of shrugs. I can't smell anything.
Toblin kind of looks at Clegg and goes, I mean, Clegg, are you being honest? Did you kill somebody in my bar? I know you guys handle things internally. And Clegg goes, Toblin, shut your fucking mouth. I don't kill my own men, especially not that way. I take care of things professionally. We let them go. Unless I needed to stop immediate threat. There was nothing here.
Can Helmirk roll an insight check on him?
Sure.
Pretty
I
high
mean, if
insight.
he poured his own drink and it was his cup,
Yeah.
maybe he did it.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a suicide.
Natural 20.
Oh, natural 20. Okay. So, standing right next to him, he's guessing. He's vouching for his men, but you get the sense he's not 100% certain. Trelana is like just daggering Gariel and goes, you fucking didn't. You fucking you did it, didn't you? And Gary goes, me? No. Trelana goes, unbelievable. You get the sense now that there's whispers from almost everybody. Everybody's getting blamed.
I think we can all agree I didn't do it. So that's at least one suspect we can cross off the list. For sure to start out with.
Not a chance.
Probably him.
Helmirk
He may not have done it
puts-
either. Two suspects
Helmirk
gone.
puts a hand on Square's shoulder and he goes, Square, do you remember the conversation we had about you talking too much? Do you remember what happened after you decided to start a fight with a crotchety old woman? This is one of those times.
And I'm
Helmirk,
just trying
right?
to be helpful.
Yes.
Be with me on this, would you, my friend?
Yes.
Farn and Orin search that man, and he points to Lucio.
He'll
Helmirk?
put his hands up. He's not gonna resist at all.
Helmirk gets out of the way.
Okay. That is a dirty 20. What interesting things would they find on you?
Let's see. I mean, really not much. He has a dagger on him, I guess. He's got a potion of greater healing, the vital balance potion, 2 blankets, and then his ring and his helm. So, I mean, they'd find a lot of jewelry, but nothing really crazy. A lot of instruments, probably some, like, drawings and a bunch of, you know, like, sheet music and whatnot.
How clean is your handwriting?
Oh, I mean, it's a mess. You can't read it.
They're gonna pull that off you. And they're gonna bring it to Clegg, and Clegg is gonna kind of thumb through it.
My manuscripts, no. Is that the one called I Hate My Family? I Hope They All Die? Don't read that. It's a little aggressive.
I can't read your handwriting.
Yeah, I write with my left hand and then backwards. That way, like, I can read it in a mirror. It's like a, you know, like an artist trick.
Oren, go through these papers and see if you see anything. Varn, go
There's
check.
some good stuff in there. I'd
see if there
look
was
through that
anything
thoroughly.
disposed of near the communal area.
You guys want to, like,
Um,
search me more thoroughly? Like, I can strip down, you know, if
Clegg is
they're-
going to go over to Brannick and sort of kind of like aggressively pulls open his vest, grabs a couple of papers and kind of slides it in his pocket and kind of pulls his lip over, checks his teeth and his gums, checks his drink.
You guys didn't do that to me. You think I'm not a threat? What if I have stuff in my teeth, huh?
You want me to check your fucking
Helmirk.
teeth?
Helmirk
I mean,
is
I don't know,
going to
maybe.
once again square. I need you for once in your very young life.
Oh, but don't
Lose your mouth.
What about your friend over there? And he turns around where Sylcan was standing, and Sylcan is no longer there. Where'd he go?
Helmirk looks,
What?
sees Sylcan is missing. He's gonna give this deep sigh. Do not know.
Don't
No.
you fucking
I don't think he's
tell
the
me.
poison type.
It's like hot cold.
Somebody gets killed, and then one of your fucking men leaves.
Helmirk is gonna look towards the rest of the cohort.
It's right.
We must search the area.
You're not going anywhere. Varn, find out where that fucker went. You guys hang out with me. We're gonna be friends.
Okay.
Hey,
Helmirk kind of stares at him for a minute, and then kind of goes back to like at rest.
Hob kind of looks over his shoulder and is like, well, these two women haven't moved at all. And Clark is like, is that an accusation? And Hob was like, oh, I don't think so.
Helmirk,
Good, thanks.
Are
Thanks,
they
Hob. Appreciate you.
are they like moving, or are they just sitting still?
No, the
Like,
two women are just sitting still.
Helmirk
There's
is
a
gonna.
woman that has a kind of a like a kind of like a Spanish top hat on with many jewelry, like many a jewelry on her. Very sort of pronounced is the gentleman's way that I'm going to use to describe this, and she shows it. But just gold and like pearls all over her. Almost every ring or every finger's covered in a ring. And then the other woman that is sitting next to her, way more sort of modest. A few rings and jewelry and things like that, but kind of a messy braided ponytail. She's matching earrings with the person that she's sitting next to. And one woman with the hat seems to be more focused on what's going on and kind of catching conversation. The other woman seems to be trying to pick up different details. Their attentions are different.
Okay, my question was less of if they were like
just sitting down, or if they were like not moving because they were dead.
Oh no, they're alive.
Okay, sweet. Helmirk doesn't go over there. He's just kind of taking in his surroundings. Helmirk's gonna look to the rest of the cohort. This is not my field of expertise. Do you have anything you can give? Anything you can do?
I mean, I think the main question right now we should be asking is, did they only want him dead? Or are there other potential targets? And, you know, obviously the poison thing is exposed, so if there's other targets, there's probably other methods of carrying that out.
Do we know if the communal could have been poisoned? Because it seems not. He must have been poisoned another way, because everyone else is drinking from the communal.
I mean, he got
No
here
one else
after
has
us,
died.
yeah.
Pip seems to like pull down on his dad's shirt, and his dad like bends down and whispers something in his dad's ear, and his dad kind of just sits up and sees who noticed that moment, and kind of just grabs Pip's hand and kind of holds it.
Helmirk kind of is like looking at him for a moment, and then is going to look away. But he does mention that to the cohort. Alright, so over the table, I might do a bit of a gamble. I'm going to put Helmirk's life on the line.
Oh.
Gabriel has a sneaking suspicion that the drink wasn't poisoned. So I'm gonna be real. Helmirk has almost 100 HP. There's a very good chance that whatever this poison is can't kill him.
Are you just gonna drink the drink and see if it kills the poison?
I believe I take half damage from poison because I'm a construct.
Technically, if we want to, we can also give you a potion of vital balance to remove the poison.
Alright, I'm trying to see.
I think that's just disease. I don't know if it's poison.
No, it's poison. It's poison and disease.
Oh, okay.
Number 2.0.
What are we trying to do here, Gabe? What's our plan?
I think
here?
Gabe's trying to.
He's gonna
I think
drink the juice.
I'm immune to poison. I just can't be poisoned.
You're immune to the condition,
it says,
but not the damage, right?
What you sent me was immune to poison.
Will you even be able to like tell if it's poison? Like, would it make a difference to you?
Yeah, that's the problem. Is that Helmirk would
Like, if you drank it, you'd just be like, yes, this is liquid.
Yes. Yes, this tastes good.
Like, can you taste? Can you, you know, like, do you feel?
No, I am. The way 5th edition is taken, I'm immune to both damage and the condition. I can't be poisoned.
I mean, I think that's a good power move for Helmirk. I just don't know if it necessarily helps us.
That's a good power move for Helmirk.
I'm trying to think if,
I am immune, you cannot assassinate me. I mean, if we wanted, I think we could probably take control of the situation. I thought that's where you're gonna go with it, was like Helmirk is gonna like kind of get aggressive and try and...
Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
Okay. Lucia right now, I mean, he isn't too concerned. Like, obviously there's a threat, but he's not as worried about it affecting us at the moment. So he's just kind of cautiously observing, I guess.
Yeah. The problem is Helmirk doesn't really have anything he can offer to the situation. He'd just be here in case it gets bad.
Yeah. I don't really have anything that would help either.
I think if I do anything, they're just gonna get more suspicious of me, so I'm just gonna continue to antagonize them.
Like if I drink it and Helmirk's just like, yeah, no, I don't. Also, Helmirk realistically can't drink much without people being like, oh, your face is kind of weird. So, because every time he's taken off the lower faceplate, if people know what a devil looks like, then they immediately start throwing a fit. So,
How many people total are in this room again? Minus the dead
currently
guy.
right now, there's the
I
two
think-
women,
3
the
for
6
the.
red brands, so 8,
I think there's
12,
11 or
13,
12.
14, 15, 16,
Oh, no.
17.
Oh, never mind.
Okay.
Okay, so I mean at the very
Toblin,
least,
Trelena, Pip, that's 3. Gariel, 4. General Fields, 5. The 4 of you, that's 9. And then there's 6 red brands.
at the very least, we need to get everybody into the same room and into the same like visual space.
You guys are all seeing each other. You guys are all in this massive, like,
Yeah.
not massive, but you know what I mean, like pretty, you know.
Where are the
Good-sized
people
room.
looking
Spacious.
for Sylcan? Are they like in the same room, or are they going like through the rooms?
Orin went out the back door,
Okay, they're outside.
so they're no longer in the room.
Okay.
Alright. Homework, oh, go ahead.
There's a map on Roll20 if y'all want to look at that.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, please.
yes. Oh my god.
me know when
Godfrey
y'all
is
pull it up.
going
I've
to
got
go
it,
to the body, and he is going to investigate the body himself. See if he can find any nicks, cuts where like poison could have been induced through the skin.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Dang, that is an 8.
8. With an 8 on him. The most that you would probably see is the like coughed up, kind of phlegmed and kind of with a little bit of like bubbles blood that is in his mouth. That's about all you get with an 8. You don't see any kind of cuts or, but again, with an 8.
Alright, I don't want to do an investigation check, but if anyone else would like to do an investigation check, Helmirk cannot, and Helmirk has a -2 to that roll.
Yeah.
I got a +4 to
I
investigation.
got a +3. Sir Godfrey, you want to do it?
Yeah, I can do it. What are we trying to investigate?
No, I was saying if you want to someone else wants to investigate the body.
Oh yeah. Well, I've already gone.
I don't have good medicine.
It's not medicine,
Alyssio's
it's
not going near the
investigation.
body.
Oh, it's investigation?
Yeah.
He might have been sick.
Clegg,
I am not going
looks at-
anywhere near him.
Clegg kind of looks at you all and goes, and kind of looks around the room, and then looks at Toblin and kind of goes, I think my biggest concern is that the killer's not in this room. Who saw something?
I don't think we noticed anything specifically.
I saw him throw up and die.
You're in charge of this man, right?
Yes.
What was his station before here? What was he doing? Who was he with?
I can't tell you that.
Was there anyone with him that's here now?
I mean, we all were together. Not at the same time, but we're stationed here in Phandalin.
He came here later. He came in by himself as cops.
Yeah, it happens. Right now we don't have a job, so we're not camping together. We're not staying together.
Helmirk's gonna go ahead and investigate the body for other wounds, if that's
Okay.
okay. I have a -2, but a -1.
Seems to me like it may have been an internal issue.
No, I won't bother you with what I got.
I won't bother you.
Get it.
We'll move on from it.
Won't bother you.
Unless you really need to know. But
That's
you
your
didn't
call.
get it.
You could have a 19 and be saying that. I don't know.
Fuck no, I rolled a 0.
Cool.
Helmirk looks and he's just like, yes, he's dead.
This man is dead. This man died. Could I? That won't work.
Did you guys like search his person? Like see if he had like any death
His
threats on
members
him? Maybe?
did.
Did he get like cursed recently? Maybe.
Fuck it. Can I roll a investigation around the food to see if there's anything out of order?
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay, does anyone want to help me look around, please? I need at least advantage to give someone else advantage. to do this.
I'll help.
I'll bardically inspire you. I'll play a little song.
Okay. So that's a D8 or D10? D8.
D8, yeah. You can be a D10 if you want, though. Theo said that's okay.
Yeah.
No. Joe didn't.
Okay, well, yeah, that was jack and shit. I rolled a 0 and an 11, so everything's
boy.
1 for Bardic Inspiration.
Maybe,
So that's
maybe
a
Helmirk,
12.
you sit this one out.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
I'm gonna. That was my last roll. I need someone else to fucking look around.
Yes.
You guys do the investigation checks.
If I
I can give it a
investigate, they're gonna
shot.
stab me. They're just gonna
No,
say it was
Helmirk
me.
won't let them. Helmirk's massive. Have you seen the man?
I am
Fucking
acting
just-
as least suspiciously as possible.
Can Godfrey try to investigate the room as well, in the same way Helmirk did?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I rolled a 12, so that's 16.
16. Okay. Kind of looking with Helmirk. The food looks untouched. With a 16. Kind of looking at the food and the drink. The drink is tipped over from Clegg. And kind of looking at the drink, kind of, sniffing it and things like that, trying to get information from it without obviously ingesting it. And then going over to his cup, they smell just slightly different. So if something was to happen, it would be singularly with his cup.
Can I don't know if this would be insight or perception, but just kind of get a vibe of specifically the two women and the old guy, just to kind of see if, I don't know, anything going on with them.
Who's still going after the old
You
women?
can pick one though.
I guess I'll do the old guy. He's closer to me at the moment.
Okay.
Is it which one, perception or? Ooh.
That's up to you. It's going to be two different
I
pieces of information.
am gonna say perception because that will make this a 10.
We're rolling like shit, guys.
I had one really good roll.
Yeah, I put my
That was it.
digital die away.
Yeah, no, why are you still using that? Why?
I
You've
love
been
it.
using- No, it rolls so bad. Do you know how many
No,
times
it
we've
doesn't.
missed in our campaign? Dude, legitimately, that's not a bit. You've hit 4 times out of 12 sessions.
That is not true. You guys only keep track of when I miss. I hit way more than not.
I
fucking
use
You guys are
Yeah,
like,
dice
oh,
now.
you missed again.
How
It's like,
statistically-
yeah, but I hit like 10 times.
I just asked
you should be hitting
ChatGPT,
20 because
hey, I
you have
rolled a
advantage. You roll with advantage almost all the fucking time because you pass your stealth checks.
No. Sometimes I forget to use advantage.
The guy who rolled a 0 is throwing a temper tantrum about rolls.
No, okay, so I'm
You
okay
guys gotta
if
do
it's
better, sons of bitch.
No, it's physical dice is fine, but he insists on using digital dice that can't roll above a 5.
That's not true.
He is.
What did you roll, Square?
I used a 10 total.
On which one did you pick?
It was perception.
Okay, and you were trying to suss out exactly what?
The old guy, just like, how's he behaving? How's he acting? Is he, being suspicious? Has he got poison residue on his hands? That type of vibe.
Does he have poison residue? Is he being
Empty poison
suspicious?
bottle in
Is he
his
killing
pocket,
him right
know?
now? Is he
How many people did he kill?
just like knife in the chest? Like, oh, I thought you were looking away. Oops, that's embarrassing.
Empty poison bottle on the ground next to him.
What was the number that you rolled again?
10. Very high. Out of 10, I think.
He's quiet. But you get maybe that he's invested and might have his own theory, but he hasn't said anything.
Well, does anybody have any theories they want to share? He says in the direction of the old man. I guess not.
Maybe Helmirk is gonna kind of look at Square and kind of nudge him forward a little bit, like he's worth it. Doctor.
Yeah, I'm good. Squirrel Get Up is kind of gauging the reaction of the other people at the table, though. Like, are any of them upset with that?
Upset with what happened?
No, like specifically him getting up and leaving the table.
Oh, with Square getting up?
Yeah.
Clegg moves with you, and Clegg goes over to Toblin and is just keeping a really sharp eye on you. Varn and Hob have kind of gotten to the point where they're just kind of, forearms on the table. They're kind of just drinking. Sella and Dren and Casta are really, like, looking at you and Jin.
They're profiling Jin. That's fucked up. I'm gonna go sit next to the old guy. Well, I'll sit, like, across from him. So, kind of crazy.
That's your introduction to me. Pretty crazy.
Oh yeah, well, I'm Square. Nice to meet you. I was the one playing the music earlier. I don't know if you noticed. It was... But, I just wanted to kind of get your insight on this. You seem wise.
I'm better just doing the work. It's not really, Toblin will be the one to handle that.
I mean, yeah, he's doing what he's doing, but I'm sure you have your own thoughts about the situation. I'm just, trying to kind of get different perspectives on it. They seem to think it's me, so I'd like something to kind of help refute that, potentially.
Was it you?
I mean, no, not that I remember. Unless it was like a while ago, but not today at least. Definitely not like the poisoning type.
I think some people would find what you say funny.
That's the goal, yeah, is, somebody eventually.
It's funny. It's funny.
You want to talk about like horses instead?
You want yours back?
Like right now, or just like in general?
You want it, I'll go get it.
I mean, no, not like at the moment. I think it's probably better off where it is.
It's cold outside.
Yeah. Real cold one out there for sure.
This is gonna go on for a while. Does anybody else want to start a conversation?
I'm getting really good intel. This is valuable information.
Great.
Godfrey's gonna go to the
Square
boy.
just writing notes down, being like, cold outside. That could be a lead.
Horses.
Godfrey's going to
Yeah,
the child.
Yeah, Godfrey's gonna go to the child. He's gonna make his way over there, and he's going
So as
to.
you start walking up, Clegg kind of looks over and looks at Toblin and goes, "We're gonna talk about this later," and walks away. And Toblin, Trelana, and Pip are kind of standing, kind of on the other side of the bar, and kind of look up. Yeah. Tell me you know something.
I do not know much, but what I do know is that when dangerous people do things, they tend to ignore those they think pose no threat. I want to see if your boy may have seen anything.
You think Pip?
You might know something.
I'm gonna take this as due diligence, not an intentional insult. He's just a boy. What would be his motive?
No. You misunderstand me.
And Pip
I'm
was like,
saying-
you know what I saw? And Toblin was like, just relax.
I do not think your boy is involved, of course not. But I think that he may have seen something. It's a possibility. Like I said, those who are dangerous ignore those who they think pose no threat to them.
Tensions are high. I apologize. I forgot. I didn't understand what you were saying. I understand what you're saying now. And he goes, I don't think Pip did. And Pip goes to say something, and Toblin kind of puts his hand over his mouth. He's just a boy.
Anything can help in these investigations.
I think it's honestly better that I think Clegg is right. I think maybe there's not somebody currently here that did it. It might have happened to him before he got here. It's a shame. It happens.
I agree.
We'll clean up. We'll reset. Things will go back to normal.
I
Right,
agree,
Talara?
but
She goes, yep, we'll just reset. We're back to normal.
I agree, but a member of the cohort has gone missing, and it seems your boy has something to say.
Where
I need
is
to
your
know
friend?
what it is. I do not know. I hope that the boy could tell me.
Clark, did Oren find anything? And Clark's like, Clegg. Clegg's like, I've been here the whole time. Hold on, I'll go see where he's at. And goes to leave and goes, Varn, go check and see where Clark is, Oren's at.
Alright. Helmirk is gonna see that Godfrey's talking to the barkeeps. And he's not trying to like force intimidation, but he's definitely kind of using a little bit of the fact that he's a fucking fridge. Kind of standing tall and looks down at them. And he's gonna say, do you know anything? You have been oddly quiet.
Who are you speaking to exactly?
I think it's just all of them, like the three of them.
The three
The,
of.
the innkeeper, his wife and kid.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you. Clay kind of looks at you, looks at Toblin, looks back at you, and kind of walks away. He was standing about 10 feet, but he obviously had his attention on you, but walks away a little bit further. Toblin goes, well, I was just telling your friend that, I think, maybe best just let this go. People die here all the time. It happens. It hasn't happened in a long time, but, Clegg is the one that's in charge of the Red Brands. If he's not looking for blood,
Helmirk's eyes kind of narrow, and he goes, but he is a member of his group is dead.
Yes. Yes. But I think the most important thing right now is just to keep everybody feeling safe, you know, and kind of pulls in his. No, it's just not my. I have a family to protect.
Helmirk is going to look at them. To ignore a murder is to put them in more danger. Have you seen anything? Any of you? If one man is to die, many more may follow. We are here to protect this place.
We only wish to see what the boy knows.
The boy knows something.
It seems so. Her father is stopping him.
Don't. And he kind of like pulls Pip behind him. Don't, please. You put him in so much danger. He's just a boy. He didn't know what he saw. It's fine.
I will ensure that there's no danger found to this boy.
There's no. He's good. He's safe.
Helmirk is going to kind of go down on one knee. He's going to look at the boy. And he's going to like unstrap his shield. And he's going to kind of like sit it down, almost like making like this big, almost like a fort with him there and then the wall of his shield. Those little one, whatever you say, I will personally protect you. You will have the cohort, your soldiers. Did you see anything? You would be a hero to save more lives.
He looks up at Toblin, and there's a look on Toblin's face of inevitability that you guys are not going to let up. And Pip looks over at you and is like, yeah, I saw Gariel had said something to that man over there that's dead. And when he looked over, and the other man, and he points to Clegg, when he was walking with the drinks, I think I saw his cup move. And Toblin looks at you and kind of kneels down with you too. And Godfrey, you would see Clegg is paying attention to what's going on, but because they're knelt down behind the bar, Clegg has lost sight. He's not able to. Maybe he's trying to read lips, but he's not able to see what's going on. And Toblin goes, Clegg will kill my whole family. It's an internal thing. Let it go. And he stands up and he goes, we can tell that we're a little out of our depth here. Like I think I'm gonna go ahead and take Pip out of here. I think this is a little much for him. And Clegg looks over and goes, "It's your place." And Toblin takes Pip and leads him upstairs.
Ooh. Helmirk is going to kind of stand up and
Lucio's gonna grab an empty table
Huh.
and kind of motion for the cohort to come join him.
Clegg is the main guy,
Yeah.
right?
Clegg is the main guy, yeah.
Clegg is the big guy, yeah.
Lieutenant, I believe. They call himself.
Who did Clegg send outside to look for Sylcan?
Orin and Varn.
Orin and Varn. Helmirk is going to look towards Clegg. Well, actually, he's going to sit with the cohort first. And he goes, I would like to find Sylcan. We will go outside. I may bring Clegg with me, just to make sure.
You intend to do this alone?
Helmirk kind of looks to Godfrey. And I doubt he will let me bring anyone, but I also doubt 3 mortal men could kill me.
And what would you have us do?
Hesitant to go alone. See what you can find. We have a vague idea of what's going on. I believe that he's gonna kind of like lower his voice a little bit. The dead man was armed for. I believe the help he was searching was to find a way out of this predicament. We could not get him. He has died. We have lost our chock.
I think I have a pretty good lead with this horse guy. I'm slowly working him, but I'm gonna get him to crack soon, I can tell.
Helmirk
He's not gonna
going to
break.
just like pat his back. You do that, Square. Just keep pursuing your lead. I'm sure you will find the root of this in no time.
I'm gonna work that old lady next. She's number 2 on my list. She's pretty suspicious.
Godfrey.
Helmirk actually stops and goes, would you actually do that? Can you talk to her? See what you can find out? You have an issue. He looks towards you. Jin, can you make sure he does not start a fight with another old woman? I like this town. I do not wish to be run out.
Yes, I'll keep an eye. I can keep an eye on him. I can
Thank you.
I'll also keep an eye if anything goes wrong outside. I can get out there the quickest.
You focus on Square. Godfrey
Alright.
can keep a watch out for me.
Yeah, we can handle the interior.
Helmirk nods. Godfrey, I will see if Clegg or one of the Red Brands will go out. Stay by the door. Keep an ear out.
As you all are talking, Casta, the woman with the hood up that came in with the blade immediately ready, comes up to your group and goes,
I don't think Gabe had like the
well, I'm guessing that you all have your theories. Where do we stand? You think it was one of us?
Horse guy is number 1, old lady number 2.
Horse guy.
This is
The
the
general,
most
yeah.
ideal fucking situation for him to start just saying shit.
Yes. Yes.
General
I've got
Fields.
pretty good lead on him, yeah. I'm starting to crack him for sure. Maybe if we like go at him together, I could use the backup. Like a good cop, bad cop type thing.
I'll deal with somebody that has a little bit more grasp on what's going on. And she walks away and goes and talks to Clegg.
He's gonna, Hummer kind of pats him on the back, and he's gonna stand up and he's gonna walk over to Clegg, and he's gonna look at Godfrey and kind of like move his head to the door.
Casta looks at you and goes, would you give us a moment?
I need to look for my friend, and either Clegg or one of the other Red Brands may accompany me, so there is trust here. I would like to go outside and look for my friend.
Clegg goes, I don't think that's a good idea.
A member
I
of
might
Cohort.
need you.
You have Godfrey.
Trust me.
Can I roll an insight?
Yes.
Lucio's just like dead staring the old woman, like completely oblivious to this whole issue.
Oh, finally, a good roll. 22, baby.
Oh wait, insight.
22.
21.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Liar.
Yeah.
21. I want to reward this. But what are you looking for exactly? So I know where we'll go what direction.
Helmirk is trying to suss out if he actually needs Helmirk for a fight, or if he's trying to get him to stop looking for Sylcan.
He is giving you kind of like eye movements that would suggest that he might need you for a fight.
He's gonna stop. Oh. Helmirk is gonna nod. And he is going to look. And he goes, another member of my cohort, that one of our own must also search for something.
I want to help find your friend too. Let me talk to her real quick and then I'll get back with you. Give me 2 minutes.
Well, one more insight check. I want to see if he actually is trying to look for my friend. I think he's trying to kill Sylcan, and that's the thing that's bothering me.
Okay.
Alright. Oh no. That's a 10.
Can
You
I
don't
give
get
him
the feeling that
advantage
this is like
by
a
helping
setup.
him?
How are you helping?
Dang.
It's hard to help with inside checks. It's more of a gut
Yeah.
instinct. It's difficult.
Can I just roll insight for myself then?
100%.
All right.
Not using the digital.
Not using the digital.
I need a 12.
Okay, same kind of thing. You don't get the sense that this is like a manipulation.
Alright. Helmirk is going to stare at him for a moment, and he's going to say, "I will put my trust in you, but Sylcan is innocent, and he is hurt. There are very few things in this world that can stop him." And he's going to go back and he's going to sit at the table.
As you're walking away, he kind of goes, Helmirk, I'm all about taking care of problems immediately. I'm with you.
Alright, Helmirk nods, he sits down.
Plague and Casta start talking in the middle of the room. And does anybody want to make a perception check?
Helmirk does not have
Lucio will.
perception.
Lucio's like looking around at everybody.
Can I give him advantage?
On a perception check?
I won't need it. I got a 22.
Whoa. 22. Do you happen to know Thieves Can't? I don't think you do.
Lucio? No.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think any of us do.
Yeah, he would have
it's
to
a
know that they were
rogue ability.
speaking it to... Oh, I was gonna say he has the helm. But, I mean, if he doesn't know that they're speaking it, he'd have no reason to use that.
Thieves can't is like sign
There's
language.
well, not just that, but it's like code words. It you know, the blue chicken's over there, and it's like, what are you talking about? Like, it can
Gotcha,
be...
it's not
it can
like
be
technically
verbal.
its own language.
No.
It is.
They start... They're having a disagreement. You pick up certain details, but again, the details that you pick up don't make any sense. You would for sure probably pick up that they're speaking in some kind of like code. What you hear him say is, I'm not giving you shit. Back the fuck up. And she takes 2 blades, one through the bottom of the chin and one right into the chest, and he falls down. She looks over at everybody, and she goes, he did it. And he goes, rips his vest open, and pulls out several papers and coin and puts it in her pocket. And she looks at the rest of the red brands. It's done.
Okay.
She looks at you, Helmirk. I'll go with you to check on Orin and Varn.
Helmirk just shrugs and he kind of stands up and rolls his shoulders.
Godfrey stands up and he says, "Surely you do not need to go with him alone if we found the murderer."
I have 2 friends in this as well. I will go with you.
Helmirk nods.
I will not.
She starts walking out the back door, whether you all are following or not.
I think everyone's following. I don't think there's any reason for us to be inside anymore.
I'm staying inside.
Oh, you're staying inside?
Are we all going, or was it just, I thought Helmirk and Godfrey?
I think Helmirk and Godfrey are going. If you 2 want to stay there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I want to kind of keep an eye on everybody inside.
Yeah.
Okay, so Godfrey, who's all leaving?
Just Helmirk and Godfrey.
Is anybody else inside, like, reacting to what just happened?
The 2 women have stayed by themselves the whole time. Unless somebody was going to ask them a direct question, they were going to stay by themselves. Trelana is just all the way back up against the bar, acting like she's dealing with something. General Fields has an unusual calmness to him. He's still poking on the fire, you know. Dren, Sella, and Hob are keenly aware of what's going on, but again, have settled into this, like, relaxed, like, the moment's over. There's nothing that they could have done. You know, they stood up as soon as Casta made her move, but it was too late. You know,
there's no, like, lingering tension. Everybody's kind of chilling now.
I would say the red bands probably there's a little bit of lingering tension. Everybody else doesn't have a skin in the game.
Okay.
So, if it was one of you that killed one of the red bands, it would be a very different story. It was kind of, you know, Casta will have to answer on her own at her own time. But as she starts walking out, Godfrey, Helmirk, you kind of walking alongside. There's probably about 2 feet of snow. You see kind of thick tracks that are moving out of the back door to the left and then around that corner. The moment that you guys go over that corner, you see they're probably about maybe of a quarter of a mile kind of out. There was a fight. And as you're walking up, you see, as you get closer, and it takes about 10 minutes just trudging through this thick snow, you see that there are about 7 dead red brand. Sylcan seems to be dead, and you see a veteran that has his blade into the ground in one knee and is just taking heavy, deep breaths and is almost dead himself. And we'll end our session there tonight.
Damn.